All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second final or grand final, however you want to call it, of the Gamers Assembly 2021. I'm your host, Luckers Turbo, and I'm providing you, hopefully, a good cast with mispronouncing names here, as we have 4 players who will fight it out for one spot in the grand final, where we have a whopping prize pool of 3,000 euro that awaits you there. So first position there gets 1,600, second 800, then 400 and 200 for last. So if you have made it here, you have 200 euro guaranteed, and you have 4 players who have survived every step thus far tonight or today. We have Ratchet or Ratchet, who was winning semi-final number 2. Behind him we had Razer, TM, the M&M player, and then Gwen, and also Feed, who is PacJr, who have qualified from the first semi-final, which was really close. So those are the players that are in this grand final, or in this final, and one of them has the chance to get himself a spot in the grand final. So only the first position is getting that. So second and third will get nothing here. So it is Razer who is the second time in the grand final, and let's see if he can make it or not. I'm interested to see that. But before we're gonna start, we are playing in cup modes, where the point limit is 120, and you get points for your respective position: 10 for first, 6 for second, 4 for third, and 3 for fourth position. And you collect those points up until you have 120 points. And if you have surpassed this 120 points threshold, you will activate finest mode, and then you have to win one more round in order to get first position that you want to get into. Alright, first round is starting. We have 5 live rounds on those maps that are played here. We have 5 maps in the map pool. And let's take a look at who's going to take that first victory here. It's Ratchet leading here the round, or Ratchet. I'm just pronouncing it how I like, so you guys can meme a little bit about that. I think it's it's not pronounced like Ratchet, it's pronounced Ratchet, I would say. Ratchet, like rat. Ratchet, like a rat. So Ratchet is in the lead, and Razer in second. And then Pac is on P3. So nice that I can, guys, mildly trigger you by mispronouncing a name. I really like that. And Ratchet is taking this round here, as Razer is in second, and then PacJr, aka Feed, is on third position. But a great time here, 1 minute point 15 to start it off with here. Nice time by Ratchet here, I have to say that. And he is claiming that first 10-pointer. Great time here, and definitely worthy to be driven in the grand final. So Ratchet in the lead, 10, 6, 4, and 3 points. You can see it here again. The points repartition is like that, and no one has made a mistake. No one has made a mistake here. So guys, however I pronounce it, it's wrong for you. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. I love it, guys. I love it. So now PacJr is leading the round here, but Ratchet comes back with a good line here. Look at that, very even battle on this map. It's a map with a lot of long drifts and stuff like that, and it's very hard to drive, especially this part here, where you have to jump or squeeze your car between that, and Ratchet is doing that really good. Then we have PacJr behind that, currently second for him. He is 0.05 away, but gets a better line here over Ratchet. Can he take it or not? That's the question here. Ratchet with a better ending, but it's him failing the ending, and it is my god, Feed doing it. My god, I'm so my god, man. Hand, Feed, Ratchet. Come on, guys. Please do your name properly and say how you want to pronounce it. Oh my god, such a Pepega cast at the beginning, but whatever. It's Feed winning it here with 14 points now in the lead. Then Ratchet has only gotten himself 3 points there, so he falls back to that second position. Razer with 2 second places in a row at 12 points, and then Gwen, who is a little bit of the underdog, I would say, in this match, because he didn't really practice too much, currently on last position. So Gwen, 7 points only on those last 2 rounds. Was able to get himself third position in that prior round, but still not enough to come anywhere closer to go somewhere. And now Razer versus Ratchet in that battle for first position. It's Ratchet with a way better line in this section, and he goes into the lead. Razer has to settle in second yet again, but he makes that mistake, and Gwen can overtake him here. So Razer is dead, and also it is PacJr now in that battle after making a mistake. But let's focus on the battle for first between Ratchet and Gwen here. Very close between them. But Ratchet has it if he survives the ending. Gwen with more speed though. Wait a minute. And Gwen can maybe snipe it. No. 3000s. But great effort here from Gwen. Great round. And a nice ending there. That was a beautiful ending from Gwen. But not enough to overtake Ratchet there. Razer on that third position. And Hand on fourth. So very close round there, to say the least, between Gwen and Ratchet. But Gwen is still on P4. So one more time. No chat interaction during cast. I'm just minimizing the chat again because it can distract me. But PacJr, aka Feed, with a mistake feeding there. So he will not have a saying in this round. As we see Ratchet and Gwen again with a great fight. So Gwen has arrived in this match after having 2 wonky rounds in that one. So Gwen currently on that battle for first. Nice line here from Gwen. Has a little bit more speed than Ratchet here. Going into the lead maybe, but Ratchet also holding strong here. So let's take a look here. Who's going to take it? Ratchet with the inside approach can maybe make it happen. But again, he needs a good ending to snipe Gwen away. Gwen is leading. Great ending from Gwen. Look at that. A .31. But again, a great fight between Gwen and Ratchet on that 4th round here. But again, a 6-pointer is good for him. And with that, he will go up to 29 points. But Gwen from last to second here. So 23 points for Gwen. And winning his first round. So great ending there. Great ending. Yeah, Jesser Rhodes is Ratchet. Or Ratchet. Ratchet. Well, whatever, guys. Or maybe Ratchet. Ratchet. Whatever. Okay. So let's go ahead here again. 20 points for PacJr, aka Feed. But currently he's leading the round. Then we have Razer, also only 20 points for him. We could see a very close final again here. Or a very close match, as we have seen it in the semi-final one as well. Between 4 very skilled players. We had a quadruple final situation. It went down to the wire, and currently it's looking like a close round here again. It's Feed leading though, going so close there to the wall. So Feed is ready to maybe get himself that 10-pointer, but not the best speed for him. So Razer is coming closer. Where's Ratchet? Let's take a look. He's so far behind, but actually it is Feed making that mistake. So Razer is leading, and Ratchet with P number 2 here. Gwen on 3rd, but great times here and a great round. Really a great round to end this map off. And Razer with that going up to 30 points. But you can see again the points are so close together. 23, 27, 30 and 35 points. That is a very close match thus far. Very close match. Alright, to the second map we go. It is Spotlight by Busy. And currently Ratchet is leading here with 35 points. So a great performance, I have to say, by the German player. Also playing the Trackmania Formula League tomorrow. And the WR here is a .61 by Nevermind, who was actually eliminated in the first round. So that was the first upset of the evening. Of the day. My god, why? Come on. I think I have to sleep again after this cast. Oh my god. Okay, but he was already eliminated in the first round. I think it was by Ben, who got 8th position. And yeah. So Nevermind has the WR, and every time below 101 is really good. Every time below 101 is very good. Yeah, let's go and see what players can do here. Let's see what they can do. Everyone finishes the warm-up. Yep, everyone finishes it. But not with good times. So let's go ahead here into the first dive round and go into the follow all cam, because this is working out the best. Because then we can spot the mistake very, very early. And it is Gwen making that mistake. So just when I was speaking about that, Gwen is dead here and is down. So Ratchet, Razer, and PacJr, aka Feet, are in that top 3. Razer with the upper hand, but Ratchet with a very good line here goes into the lead. Very, very good. Very nicely executed. 0.1 of a lead. Let's take a look into him, as he is on a monster time by the looks of it. Yeah, on a monster time he is, and Razer behind that, but still 0.15 of a second between them. So nothing is set in stone here. Nothing is set in stone for Ratchet here, who is still leading though. But I mean, it is Razer still coming, who can come back with a great ending. But that's not the case. Ratchet is taking it. Razer on P number 2. However, the ending can be still clipped by Ratchet, but that's not the case. But great risk there from Razer, but it's not enough here. 0.91 by Ratchet taking it home. So again, a first position for him and going up to 45 points. So that is definitely a great performance. And don't worry guys, I will raid the Trackmania channel just after the cast. So all good. So you have to do like kind of nothing if you want to watch the OGL final and super final. Just wanted to say that. So all good guys, all good. Since I'm not involved into the cast, I'm just raiding the channel. And I'm doing that. There's an English OGL cast. There's an official cast by Geek and Virtual. I'm raiding it afterwards. Don't worry guys, don't worry guys. After the, you will miss nothing tonight. You will miss nothing tonight. And I said will, and I said tonight, so it's correct. So don't worry about that. As Ratchet is currently leading the round. Great turn here, but also it is Mr. PacJr here with the attack onto Razer and Ratchet. But look at that round, it's so close there. One of the closest rounds we have witnessed tonight. And it is Razer who can snipe it away here, but it is who is actually gonna take it. It's so close between them. It is actually Razer staying ahead here of PacJr, and then we have Ratchet behind that. That is such a close round. My god, that was so close. 200s between the players, and it is Razer taking it here. So very, very nice to see that. But still a huge gap between second and third. It's Razer and Ratchet who will declare it under themselves. And then there is Feet, who is not really, or hadn't really arrived in this match yet, as well as Gwen, who's at 33 points, both of them. And yeah, let's go ahead here into the next round and see who's gonna be the victorious player in round 3 out of 5 on this track. It's PacJr, not with the best line, as well as Gwen touching there, but still it is PacJr, aka Feed, who is in the mix, but already 0.1 behind. 0.1 behind Razer and Ratchet, but still not looking too bad. Not looking too bad here for Mr. Feed, and he's really in need of this points here, because Razer and Ratchet both with good performance here. But just when I say that, it's Razer making that mistake, it's now Ratchet versus Feed here. But Feed is taking it. Feed is taking it. He's 0.3 ahead, and he can just cruise into the finish like Pac is always doing it. And he's actually saving it so much here, losing so much. He was on such a good time, but only a 0.89 for him. He could have been like a mid 0.7x, but he's not doing it, and he is taking that first position, going up to 43 points. So Feed solidifies himself and says, yo guys, I'm still there. I'm up to at 43 points, and he's only 12 points away here from Ratchet, and he can still make it. But also Razer again with a mistake. So the first person he has to pass, of course, is Razer, and Razer with his second mistake in a row. So this is not looking good. Also a penalty here, so he's definitely out on this round. So not good here for Razer. And now Ratchet, Gwen, and also Hand. Dude, I'm just deleting myself after this cast. And Feet are in the mix. Dude, come on, man. Why? So, Gwen and Ratchet are in the mix. But look at the line here from Feet going so far inside. So it's not enough here for him to actually make it happen. So Ratchet will take that round and will extend his lead to 65 points. And so he has 65 points now, and the lead will increase tremendously to yeah, plus 6 points because Razer has gotten himself 4 points. So yeah, with that, Ratchet is 11 points ahead. And also it is Feet coming dangerously closer towards Razer. Dangerously closer to him. Gwen falling behind. 39 points only for Gwen. He was playing very good on this track in particular. He was going through as the first person in semifinal 1, but now Gwen is stumbling. Gwen is stumbling, and he needs some good rounds. Gwen with a good start though, so maybe he can redeem himself now. Go so close there to the triangle. Not the best speed. Ratchet had a little bit better. Let's take a look where Feed is, if he's feeding or not. Currently he's not feeding. He's on that 4th position, but we see one mistake again. It was Razer. So this is not good for Razer here, making so many mistakes in a row. So round number 10, and this is certainly not the round for Razer, and also not the map for him, as he falls more and more behind. And also, it is no Ratchet with a mistake, and everyone makes a mistake. You got to be joking me. So now it's Feed leading despite having a mistake on his shoulders. So everyone is dying here. There was the chance for Gwen to come closer to the players, but it is Feed winning this one ahead of Gwen. Then we have Razer and then Ratchet on P4. So great round here. Everyone makes a mistake. And Ratchet with that still in the lead, but we have a new 2nd place. We have Mr. Feed with 59 points behind. So 68 points for Ratchet. Then we have Feed with 59 points. And we are at the next map. It's Achilles. Or Achilles. How you want to pronounce it. Maybe the German way is the correct way. A map by Nevermind and Kisa. So this is map number 3. And we have one warm-up beforehand. The WR is a point 15. I think by Panda, if I recall it correctly. So you're going to see if anyone can come closer to that. Gwen was, I think he was decent on this one. So this could be his map. Currently he's at 45 points. So he's not doing fantastic in this grand final, but he will eventually get himself points, especially in the part where pressure really plays an important role. Currently Ratchet is leading ahead of Feed though. So they are both doing very good. And then Razer, his second appearance in a row in a grand final, or in the grand final of the Gamers Assembly, but he didn't make it in the last one. He was getting 4th, just behind Bren, Dutchy, and then of course Carl Jr. has won it. So this is map number 4 and map number 3. Map number 4 comes after that, and this will be Humble Forest, and it could all end on the map by Anisado Obscuritas. Or Obscuritas. Let's go ahead here and see how people will cope that first round. Gwen going so far outside there, goes for the speed, but Razer is currently leading the round. Razer versus Feet here. And Feet is doing it quite well. Nice turn here, but it is Razer also doing it a little bit better, but not here. He went too far inside, and with that Feet can claim that first position just for the moment. Gwen made a mistake. Actually, yeah, it was Gwen making a lot of mistakes on that map. I was remembering, or I was thinking about that just now. So Gwen was not really good on this one. And currently he's only on that 3rd position because also Ratchet has made a mistake. So that's the map here for Razer and also for Feet to redeem themselves. But also Razer with a mistake. And he goes for the safe finish. So great decision. And it is Feet with a 57.45. So certainly a good time. And he is getting himself a 10-pointer. So nice time here from him, and with that he comes closer and closer towards Ratchet here. So Feed is doing a very good job, and now up to 69 points. Nice. Okay, next round, round number 2. Razer and Ratchet are on the battle for the 10-pointer. Ratchet is in need of that since it is Feet, who was coming dangerously closer towards him, who's at 69 points. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Wait. Yeah, I mean, should I just talk all the time? So I don't want to, like, use my voice here. And at the beginning of rounds, I maybe not cast too much. But Razer is taking this one, I think, even with a good time here, 0.538. So that is really good. Then we have Feet on that second position. Gwen on third, though, sniping some points away from Ratchet. But look how close that is. Razer with the comeback, 72 points, then 75 points for Hand, for Feet. Dude, I always think about that. Every time when I pronounce the name, I think, is it Feet or Hands? I have something wrong in my mind. It's unbelievable that I always pronounce that name differently. Maybe you guys know that if you have something in your mind and you just don't get it out of that because you overthink that. I have that with Feet's name at the moment. It's unbelievable that my mind is working like that at the moment. I know that it's Feet, but sometimes I'm just saying Hand, even though I know that it's wrong. That's so weird, man. Oh my god, man. What a pig I am. But whatever. It's Gwen leading, though, and Gwen needs some points. He is 20 points behind Razer, who has made a great comeback here and is up to 72 points. So Razer can still make it happen, but Gwen with a very good line here. Look at that. He's extending his lead, and this looks like a good time here from the Game Ward player, from Gwen TM, who's also playing tomorrow's Trackmania Grand League final. And Gwen is taking it. Who's getting second, though? Is it Razer or Ratchet? It is Razer taking it, but Gwen with another 5x time. So again, a 5x was enough to win. I think in the first one we have seen a 4x, but Gwen is getting that well-needed 10-pointer. Do we also need a command for Ratchet? Maybe we do. So 62 points for Gwen, coming a little bit closer to the other players. Now we have a tie for second between Razer and Feet here, so that is cool to see. But then there is still a Ratchet who is leading. So let's see Gwen again. He's in the battle. He's in the battle with Feet and Razer here. So Ratchet has made another mistake. So we can see a lot of mistakes here in this particular grand final. But of course pressure is kicking in. So that's why it's really hard to sometimes get everything through. Of course you play for the entry into the final where the prize pool is 3,000 €. But who's getting that first position? It's Gwen again. Gwen with a good ending here in a point 43-2. So a great round here, to say the least. Gwen is getting the second first position in a row, and Gwen now up to 72 points. So he's doing fantastically, but look at that. It's being so close here. 84, 84, and 82 points. And we have one more round on this track. And then we're going to go into the next map. But maybe it can be a quadruple final situation again if Gwen continues like that. But no, he makes that mistake there on the inside. And Gwen is dead. So full risk Gwen is dead here. But it worked out twice for him. But with that, he will lose a tremendous amount of points again. So Razer, Ratchet, and Feet are in the battle for that first position here. And whoever gets first here is first in the ranking. It won't be Feet. He has made a mistake. And now it's between Ratchet and Razer. Razer currently leading. He has had some crazy rounds on this track. And the question is, can he do it again? Can he do it again or not? Razer is doing so good on this one, extending his lead to 0.16 of a second, but Ratchet with more speed though, but it will be sufficient. Oh my god, what? Dude, Ratchet, I respect that line. I respect that line. Wow. I respect that line. But he's not finishing, no! Ratchet not finishing. And Feed with that, still on second position, or it's like extending his lead. And guys, the point number is 120. It's not 100. Bear that in mind. The point number is 120. Yeah. He threw away 6 points to go for the risk to gain 10. That's cool. So yeah, next map, we have Humble Forest. It could be the decider for either of those players. Gwen could only reach finals here. WR is a 1 minute time, I think. Something around that. Okay, Acosta again posted it in. A 1 minute point 72 by Razer. So thank you so much for posting that in. It could be the last map for either of those players. And let's see how Razer is doing that warm-up, because he still has to do some catch-up here. Or has to solidify himself. I mean, he's leading, yes, but he still has to like extend his lead in order to be lone finalist, because 2 points ahead of Feed is not a lot here. It's not a lot for him, but Razer is doing fantastic here. After not having a good start into this match, he's currently leading with 92 points. But in general, we've seen a lot of mistakes in this particular grand final, and I think, I mean, you can maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my opinion about it. I think today is the easiest way to qualify to the grand final, because we only had 32 players. Players didn't have to play too many steps, let's say it like that. And also, the thing is that yeah, not a lot of players from the OGL and the Trackmania Grand League have participated. We have seen crazy matches, but we have seen more mistakes compared to the other ones. But whatever, let's go ahead here into the round and see who's gonna win this one. Is it Razer? Is it Feet? Or maybe even Ratchet or Gwen? Let's take a look here and see who's gonna take that one home. Gwen still needs to do some catch-up work. He's at 76 points and he's really in dire need of those points, but he was not that bad on this track and currently goes into the lead with a very wide line, though not. I thought he was having more speed, but that wasn't the case. So Ratchet and Razer are leading. It is Feed feeding there and making a mistake, but still it is Gwen in the mix. Very close approach there from Gwen from the Game Ward player, and now lurking up into that second position. Can he actually go into the lead? Razer with a little bit more speed. It's 100 between Razer and Gwen here. Gwen with a little bit more speed, but still it's so close to call here between both of them. But Gwen with the risky line. What was that line from Gwen here? And Gwen is taking it here. What a line from Gwen. That was really, really impressive to see that. And Gwen takes that first position. Wow, sick and nice time. Every time below 101 is very fast. Very, very fast time. So Gwen up to 86 points. Then we have Ratchet at 88 points. Feet is at 93 points and Razer at 98. So the match is slowly but surely heating up. And we still have, yeah, a couple of points that players have to go for in order to get themselves up into the finalist mode. They need 120 points, and then of course they need to win one more round in order to advance into the grand final. But only the first person here can accompany Carl Jr. into the grand final. So that's the question we will have answered very soon in a couple of minutes. Who will that be? Razer currently looking very strong to extend his lead here. Then we have Feed behind that, betting out with Gwen and Ratchet. So Feed on a good run at the moment, but Razer, what time is he on? This will well be a sub 101, but the question is, how fast will it be? Will he save or not? Razer is doing it very well. 0.2 over lead for the M&M play, and Razer will do so indeed. A 1 minute, 0.86, a great time. That is very nice. And then we have Feed behind that, then Ratchet and Gwen only getting 3 points after that. A very good time after that, before that. So Razer up to 108 points. A very great time here from Razer. So let's see if he can extend his lead and maybe come closer and closer to the finalist mode. Of course, if he wins the next round, he's up to 118 points. So not finalist just yet. But with that in mind, he just has to finish the next round. So this could also relieve some pressure from Razer. So let's take a look here onto that round, as we currently have a pretty close round again. Ratchet not with the best start. Then we have Gwen, Razer, and Feed ahead of him, but Gwen just falls a little bit behind. But different lines here, different approaches because of that prior turn, and with that Feed is falling a little bit behind. And now in that battle for second place again, Razer is leading though. Ratchet in second position. Both Gwen and Feed not with the best outcome there, but still very close between them. Let's take a look here. It is Ratchet going for that attack on Razer, but very close round. It could also be Feed taking it here. Very, very close 300s between the players. Is it Ratchet? Maybe Razer or Feed? It will be actually Ratchet sniping it in the ending. What an ending there from him, in a great round here. My god, man. This is a crazy grand final between those players, but still Razer is 11 points ahead. 11 points ahead of Razer. PacJr, aka Feed. Currently Feed is on second, but second is not enough. You only need that first position in order to qualify yourself into the grand final, where they battled out for a prize pool of 3,000 euro, 1,600 for first, 800 for second, 400 for third, and then 200 for fourth position. So in general, if you've just qualified, just quote unquote, for that grand final, oh no, Razer, oh no, you have already 200 euro guaranteed, so that is cool. But it's Razer making that mistake, and you won't get finals there. So this edge was Razer sharp. Ha. And he is dead there. So Razer is dead, and Ratchet is leading ahead of Feet here. So Ratchet leading, and he could win his second round in a row. And by the looks of it, it's, yeah, already set in stone. Going for a very good line here. And Ratchet with a 101.08. Also a great time. And going up to 110 points. Feet up to 109 points. So this is not good for him. And Gwen is only at 96 points. So Gwen, he is stumbling. And it's not looking good for Gwen here to take this one home. It's not looking good for him. Gwen is stumbling. But now maybe the chance. But making that mistake on the inside. On the inside. Making that mistake on the inside, and Gwen is out here. So the question is now, Razer will guaranteed get finalists, but will also Ratchet accompany Razer, and we have a double final situation. That's the question here. But then there's also Feet here, who's at 109 points, so he could deny some points towards Ratchet here. But currently the battle that we're focusing on is Ratchet versus Feet here. But Ratchet, with that mistake, is going for the backwards penalty and drops into the parking gear. So Ratchet is dead and is not getting finalists. So Razer will be the lone finalist on that next round. But we will go to the next map before that. So consider that. There were some rounds where I think Ratchet didn't finish one round. And now it's actually paying off. Or it's paying back. Imagine he would have gotten himself... Okay, if he would have gotten himself third in that round, he would have still be up at 119 points. But still, like, it's bad. You know, it's bad. So 1 minute, .93 by Feet here. Great time. But he is not finalist. He's at 119 points. Alright, to the next map we go. Obscuritas is the next map that we're gonna play. And it is Razer in finalist. So Razer is finalist, and he just has to win one more round in order to make it happen. Ratchet is at 115 points, and then we have Gwen at 100 points. So 100 points is a really good outcome for Gwen here, and he could force it again. He could force it again. Gwen could do it again. He just has to win 2 rounds in order to make it happen. In order to make it happen, 2 rounds for Gwen here. And the question is, can the game word play make it? He looked very strong on this one. He looked very strong. And currently Gwen is having a good warm-up, but also it was Feet. I wanted to say hand again. Feet, who is driving a crazy time here, a 104.71. So good luck to Razer. Can he make it or not? That's the question that we will be answering in just some seconds. Stop. Hallo? Mod check? Just forced around. So not sure what happened to Ratchet there, but he's not playing. He didn't start, so that's a pause. Not sure if the players have gotten that or have understood that, because some players play with HUD off. But, yeah, I don't know. Ratchet not starting here. Not sure what is happening to him. But hopefully that both of them have realized it. Yeah, end round. End round. Hello. That's creating an unnecessary suspense. Okay, they've gotten it. Okay. So what is going on with Ratchet? We're gonna wait. So we have a pause champ here. So Gwen was in first indeed. So, my god, man. Ratchet, hello. Come back. Please, come back. I want to eat. He says connection dead. Oh my god, no way. No way. Imagine playing, being up at 115 points, and then your internet dies. Oh my god, no way. Oh my god. Ay, 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 ay. Ah. That's so bad, guys. Really, that's so terrible. I love how you guys are mildly triggered by that. That's so cool. But no need to insult me. So that's why I timed out one person there. Of course, it can be meant as a meme, but guys, don't take it too far. Alright, so Trackmania zocken with 1000 Mbits. More like Trackmania zocken mit... Keine Ahnung. Insert meme here. OGL cast? Yeah, OGL is going out soon. Hello, OGL. Time is ticking. OGL starts in 7 minutes. Okay, let's ask here. Whatting? Wait. Whatting? Oh my god. Today is not my day, guys. It's back online in Discord. Okay. Yep, whatting? Yep, whatting? Come on, guys. Why is this cast becoming a meme? Because it's a turbo cast. Exactly, Toby. Dude, I'm hungry. I want to eat. Oh, he hit the nose steer. Oh, no. Yeah, I think so as well. But, like, sometimes I was not really happy with my cast today. I have to say that. But, yeah, we have Ratchet coming back. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed it. But we are not done yet. We are not done yet. Ratchet is here. And we're gonna go now. Ratchet is back. Let's go ahead there and, yeah. Pause champ. Now we gotta go. The suspension. So good luck. Have fun. And now we're gonna go live. We still have Razer being finalist. Of course, he's nervous. Guys, this creates such an unnecessary suspense here. for the players. It's unnecessary, but of course those things can happen. But now let's go ahead and see who's gonna take this. Will it be Razer or will he get denied since he's in finalist? And will Razer accompany PacJr into the grand final where the total prize pool is a whopping 3,000 euro? Razer not leading, it's Gwen leading but making that mistake, and it is actually Feed not feeding here and making it pretty good. 500ths of a second for PacJr or for PacJr to work with. Is he as calm and collected as the real Pac, or will he slip it away? It's a pressure situation, and now currently he's at 119 points. So 119 points here for PacJr, and it's Razer coming closer. Razer going for that overtake, and Razer can make it happen. Let's take a look here. One more drift is deciding it. Is Feed staying ahead, or will it be Razer taking it? Feed with more speed, and it's actually Razer making that mistake, and Feed with a great time here, 104.79, and he's taking it. It's Ratchet not getting it. Razer denying points here, and Gwen getting 6 points. So double finalists now between Feed and Razer TM. So let's take a look. So it can still, everything can still happen here, as we still have a couple of more rounds and one more map after that that can be played. But let's go ahead here and see that. Who's gonna take that? Who will accompany PacJr in the grand final? Will it be Razer or will it be Mr. PacJr? So PacJr and PacJr. Coincidence? I think not. So having Junior in your name increases the chance. Both with a mistake. Both Razer and Feed with a mistake. Oh my god. And now it is Ratchet who is also going up into finalist mode. And Gwen is up to 110 points. You got to be joking me. You got to be joking me, guys. No way. Gwen up to 112 points, and with that he has to win one more round, and then we could have again a quadruple finalist situation. Oh my god, guys. So Ratchet is taking it here, Gwen in second, and we have a triple finalist. Oh my god. We have a triple finalist situation, ladies and gentlemen. A triple finalist situation. Oh my god, and Gwen is now the person who has to deny all of them. Can we have a quadruple final situation again? That is the question. All eyes on Gwen. Gwen is the person who has to deny them the victory. Let's take a look. Can Gwen make it or not? It is the first one dead. The first fatality has been reported here. It is Razer who has made that mistake. And then we still have Ratchet and also Mr. Feet who is in the race. But also Ratchet going so close there to the wall. So it's still Gwen who is in the lead. But actually Gwen can maybe get it here. Gwen is currently in that battle for first, gets a good amount of speed. Look at that, he presses B for boost, and we could see again a quadruple final situation. It's Ratchet versus Gwen here in that round. This is so close, but it's Gwen with the most amount of speed, going so close there to the triangle. It's only 20 seconds of track left, but it's Ratchet leading, and Ratchet can make it happen. But there's also Feed. Gwen with the DNF, we definitely have a winner, and Ratchet also with a mistake. No, he will have nightmares. What is happening? What is happening? No, no. Oh no. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, so Feet made it. Oh, I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a mild headache, guys. What is going on? Oh. Wow, guys. Ship it and clip it. Oh. Who's getting second? It's Razer getting second. I'm out of words. Razer's taking second. And now it's Ratchet versus Gwen. I think Ratchet will have bad dreams from that. My god, guys. What is going on? So 1 or 2 more rounds we have. And now Ratchet and also Razer, of course, are really, really discouraged here. What a match is that. Holy moly. Oh my god. I cannot believe it. Yeah, it's packed. So guys, if you have Junior in your name, this will increase the chance of making it by 200%. Yeah, Razer, that... Okay, we have 1 more round after that. Guys, I want to watch... I want to watch OGL. But don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna rate them, but we still play for third, so all good. We have 1 more round after that. So good luck. Gwen versus Ratchet. Wow, what a match, guys. WR or retire. Gwen, okay. Okay, we... Oh, you still have a map swap. Oh, Jesus Christ. But guys, if you enjoyed the cast, make sure to hit the follow button. It would really make my day. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a little bit weird for me, but I'm not having the best day. But thank you all for the follows and stuff. But we still play for that 3rd position on that map. No warm-up there. Deleting it. And let's go here with the last round of the evening. Then I'm gonna raid the channel. Don't worry, I'm gonna raid the Trackmania channel. And then we have a good time. So who's gonna take 3rd here? Is it Gwen or Ratchet? Who's taking it? Round number 26. What a final. That was a sick final, I have to say. But it's actually a feat taking it. Razer had the chance, of course. And let's go ahead here and see who's taking it home. Gwen versus Ratchet. The ending can decide it here. But it's Ratchet going for that inside approach. So Gwen has a little bit more speed by the looks of it. But yeah, let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Still very close between them. Gwen not with the best speed. So Ratchet could maybe take it here. By the looks of it, both going for those repetitive slides. Gwen going so far inside. Now the ending is deciding it. Who's gonna take it? Is it Gwen or Ratchet? It's so close between them. Gwen with more speed, but Gwen is dead. And Ratchet is taking it here. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. What a final. Ratchet is throwing it again. Guys, I'm completely